Hello guys and welcome to the fourth video in this section 3. In this video we'll be implementing Facebook, Twitter as well as GitHub sign-in via redirect as well as via pop-up. So let me just quickly go back to the app component, and in here we already have two methods for Google sign-in via pop-up and Google sign-in via redirect. I'm just going to copy these. So we have the first two methods. The next method would be for Facebook, and let's change that a bit. So this is going to be Facebook for and we'll change this as well. And then we have these two methods, so instead of Google we will be using Twitter sign-in, Twitter sign-in via pop-up as well as via redirect. And finally we will have these two methods for GitHub. So GitHub sign in via redirect and GitHub sign in via pop-up. Now that we have these methods handy, let's just quickly bind them to the template, and this is going to be Facebook sign in via pop-up. This is going to be Twitter sign in via pop-up, and finally this one for GitHub sign in via pop-up. And then we have these for redirects as well. So let me just copy this, and so this one is going to be Facebook sign in via redirect, Twitter sign in via redirect, and finally GitHub sign in via redirect. Let's save that and let's go back to the application. So we have this application now. Let's only log info and errors. So now if I click on Facebook login with pop-up, it's going to open Facebook auth for me, and then it returned to me the Facebook user details. Let's check that. So yeah, this is the email address I was signed into via Facebook, and these are all the photo URLs for facebook.com. Let me just do that quickly for redirect as well. And I was successfully logged in via Facebook for redirect as well with the same details. Let me do that via Twitter, and I was successfully logged in via Twitter as well. Let's see the user details. So my other details are null, but yeah, the photo URL and things of that sort are for Twitter. And let me do that via Twitter redirect as well. and I will be seeing the user credentials object for Twitter in this case as well. Finally, let's do that for GitHub. So I was signed in via GitHub, and these are all the details for GitHub, the provider ID, and inside the user details I have display name and the avatar for GitHub user content. Let me do that quickly for redirect as well. And I should be seeing the user credential object with my GitHub details as well. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite easy for you to implement all these sign-in methods via pop-up as well as via redirect. You just have to call in the appropriate method, whether it is sign-in with pop-up or sign-in with redirect, along with the auth provider accordingly with respect to what you are looking to sign up the user in with. So Google auth provider in case of Google, Facebook auth provider in case of Facebook, Twitter auth provider in case of Twitter, and GitHub auth provider in case of GitHub. So this was it regarding this video. In the next video we'll be implementing anonymous sign-in, and we'll also have a look at displaying the user details once the user signs in. So I'll see you guys in there.